Ronio.
It's Ron.
Hey guys. It's
Oh no,
me.
we're not doing this.
Okay.
Power off, Ron, real fast.
Restart. Oh,
Hit that
sorry.
power button.
Yeah,
Okay,
I already
restart.
did. It's fine. Yeah, hi guys. This is podcast. We haven't done it in 2 weeks. This is the normal time where we're doing a podcast.
That is
right
the
now.
normal time.
That is what we are
It
doing.
is?
You
Wow.
make it sound like it's been forever, but
It has. It
been-
feels like
it's-
it's been forever though. Like to be
Kind
honest.
But it's really only been 2 weeks.
I know. It's just because Chase has been invisible from my life in the last 2 weeks, so
basically.
because he actually hates us now.
Basically.
Legitimately, have we played
Fucking-
anything in the last 2 weeks, Chase?
Have I?
Have we?
Oh, apparently we played Astroneer in the past 2 weeks.
Oh, yes, we did do that.
Otherwise,
That was like the
yeah.
day of the podcast or the day after.
Pretty much, yeah.
last week. Yeah.
No, it was like the day after or some shit.
It was on the
like
weekend.
yeah, it was a weekend or like Friday night or some shit.
Because Matt was up here, I think.
Because we played it till like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then
We
I was
did.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We started at midnight or whatever.
Yeah, we started really late. Yeah, so do we want to talk about what news happened over the last couple weeks while I haven't heard from Chase?
That is the usual thing to do.
I'm just going to point it out constantly that I haven't heard from Chase until Chase starts repairing my life more, because I need him.
Apparently. Just gonna guilt me into it.
Yep.
Fucking peer pressure.
That's how friendship works, dude. You just guilt the other person until they are forced to spend time with you.
This is friendship with adults.
Friendships! Yay!
Yay.
I'm supposed to be the busy one, dude. I got a wife, and I moved recently, and
You're not
just
busy.
away from me. Yeah, I'm
No,
never
you're not
busy.
busy.
I'm
You're a
always
terrible
just-
human being.
I'm trash.
Garbage
No,
person.
trash boy.
Yay! Okay. Yeah. So there's news. Let's talk about the news, boys.
Okay, let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
I can start.
Okay.
So biggest news probably from the week, well, from the last couple weeks, or the biggest surprise to people. Not really surprised, but I don't know why I'm saying this. Red Dead 2 has been announced as releasing October 26th of this year. So I can't wait for it to release in March of 2019.
Yeah, what's the chances this actually releases this year?
Considering Rockstar loves to delay games, I would be shocked if this was actually the release
Yeah.
date.
What?
At least- I'm gonna say delayed by at least 6 months.
'Cause remember
6
when they said-
months?
Really?
Well, 3, maybe 3.
I mean, I
Three.
guess 6 months
Probably
is
3.
like April. So that's not far off from Ron said in March, I guess.
Yeah.
It just seems like 6 months is a lot longer than that.
I think
Yeah.
they probably really are going to be pushing this though, especially 2K. Are going to want this to come out just because it's the holidays season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say
So-
it's going to be delayed, but it's going to be delayed like a month and a half. Or
That's
like
my
it'll come
thought,
out like
too.
early December. Like
I
Yeah.
did notice something kind of sad though with that announcement. I noticed there was no PC logo.
there
Well, yeah.
isn't. Yeah, they haven't announced
I
anything.
legitimately don't think that they're going to do a PC version, and I kind of argued about this a little bit.
You know? Why not?
I'm under the impression that they're going to do the same thing they did with GTA 5 and not say anything about a PC version and then later just be
Release it a
like,
year later.
oh, by the way, here's the PC version. Go ahead and buy the game again.
See, I guess
Could
for
be.
me, I mean, Red Dead Redemption and I think even Red Dead Revolver, neither of those came out on PC.
No, they didn't.
So
Yeah,
that's
but you'd
my
think they'd-
thought.
But they'd be crazy not to.
They would be crazy
Well,
not to. I
GTA
agree with
sold.
that.
As
Yeah,
well as GTA sold, I feel like they'd be crazy not to.
But
So
I
they-
legitimately, so I was thinking about this. All of the games that they've developed for PC, except for maybe
Yeah.
GTA 5, have been awful ports. Like they haven't made a solid PC port for a game
until GTA 5.
until
But-
GTA 5.
Yeah, but has that stopped companies ever before from releasing a PC?
No, yeah, they could do it. I'm just saying, I think that they legitimately hate developing for PC because they're bad programmers.
I don't know, because GTA 5 was performed pretty fucking amazing. I can't say they're bad programmers.
They make bad choices when it comes to having P2P as like in GTA. I'm pretty sure that's all P2P. That's why it takes 7 years to load a
Oh,
lobby.
yeah.
Yeah.
Networking. That was just a network.
Yeah,
That's
they
networking,
make
but,
bad
yeah.
decisions.
I mean,
but,
I'm struggling with
like,
GTA 5 on my PC now. I think that I have
Really?
an issue with my CPU, though. I don't know.
I never even had problems on my
I never-
960.
I had problems. I didn't have problems at all on my old PC. That's what's concerning me now. But
Hmm.
like
I
I'm
just
have a
struggling to
garbage
get.
PC.
I'm struggling to hold 60 FPS right now, which is really annoying. But
Hashtag
Right.
garbage PC.
I had to lower a bunch of
Hashtag
settings
buy-
at least. I shouldn't have to do that. I have a 1080.
But you have to have the TI version. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Where's
I might
your
just.
Titan
I'm
at?
probably gonna buy an i7 at some point. That's really what I want to do. But I'm kind of waiting as long as possible.
I'm also really worried about them not releasing any single player DLC.
Probably won't.
Yeah, they
So,
probably
Why
won't.
the hell would they?
They're-
2K has
they're
come
probably
out and
done
said,
with
"Hey,
that.
we love microtransactions. Expect them in all of our games."
Yeah, I know. So like, I'm just.
I know it's frustrating from a consumer perspective watching a company that has made a bunch of beloved games kind of show that they're not any better than any other AAA developer.
Yeah.
That's why I love
just-
CD Projekt Red so much.
It just makes me not want to buy this game. I mean, I will because it's Red
Out
Dead
of principle
Redemption,
kind of thing.
and
Yeah.
yeah, I loved Red Dead 1. Like, it was
Yeah.
great.
It's really hard to
But-
not get Red Dead 2, like regardless of all the issues.
I might wait until this game's on sale. This might not be a game I pre-order, even though I really want to, just out of like
Resist.
spite
Resist.
of the fucking of Rockstar.
This is a game I might take the day off of work after for. So
Yeah.
I think I will. I think I will probably get it on the release.
Anyway, there also was a leak. We didn't talk about this, right?
Yeah.
There's
So-
also a leak about first-person mode, which I think we all kind of expected after GTA 5 having
Yeah.
first-person mode. But also a battle royale.
I mean, GTA 5 also has that now, so
Yeah,
I know.
and apparently that's what I
Probably not
heard
that
as
much.
well. So
I don't know if that's really that impressive, right? Because we don't know how
Yeah.
solid of a battle royale mode it'll be, right?
yeah, it could be.
If it'll be
fucking-
its own designated thing, or if it'll be like a stupid
Yeah.
mini game in GTA 5 that kind of sucks.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Because
we'll
the
see what
shooting mechanic
happens.
sucks in GTA 5, but yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all about Red Dead, but at least we got some news about it. I'm kind of hoping to see some gameplay at some point, which we still haven't seen, but I'm guessing they're saving that for E3 maybe? I don't know.
Probably. I would assume so anyway.
Yeah. It is only like 4 months away, so it's possible.
Yeah.
Cool. Matt?
Matt?
Oh, sorry.
Did you die?
I'm
Matt
done
asleep?
now. Sleepy boy. All right. So Far Cry 5 DLC kind of leaked or was announced. I don't
was
really know what
announced.
happened here.
It was
It
announced.
was announced. Okay. I just saw it on Reddit and just assumed that. Anyway. So it's going to include zombies. It'll be one of them will be in Vietnam and one of them will be on Mars. So
Yep.
Yeah,
It kind of
sounds-
sounds like they went with the like Blood Dragon and
Yeah.
decided to make standalone
Nonsensical.
DLCs similar to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
For Far Cry 5, which actually has me really excited because Blood Dragon might be the
Blood
best Far
Dragon's
Cry
fucking
game.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though it was a hashed game, or
Yep.
not a hashed game, but it was like a pet project for the developers. Is
Right.
all it was.
It's just so ridiculous. It's awesome.
Yep. That's why
Um,
it was awesome.
yeah, and they also announced Far Cry 3 Remastered comes with Far Cry 5 Season Pass or whatever. So that's
Right,
only
and
for PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh.
Yep.
Because they're not remastering it for PC, obviously, because it's the same version. They're just putting the PC version on PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh, I
Essentially.
suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll just say, "Hey, you get Far Cry 3 key." But
They
I don't
might.
know.
Yeah, who knows?
They might just give it away because it's a Ubisoft game. They've been
They might.
giving away a bunch of their older games anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and Far
See, I
Cry
don't-
3 is like 2010.
something like that. Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that. I played it in college, so it can't be crazy old.
Maybe
Well,
2012,
it's old
2011 then.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's old. It's old.
They were giving away Black Flag. And that's
Yeah,
not
no,
old
no,
either,
I'm not
so-
saying it's not old enough. Yeah, for sure. I think I almost feel like they have given this game away before, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't remember. I don't think so because I probably would have snatched it up and I don't have it. So.
Yeah, Far Cry 3 is one of my favorite, or that is probably my favorite Far Cry. So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how about that that other EA game that BioWare is making, Anthem?
Yeah,
Remember that one? Yeah. So it's delayed, except they said it's not really a delay, but it's delayed until 2019.
yeah. It's not a delay. It's just releasing at a different time.
It's
Yeah, I
not
don't
delayed,
understand
it's
what
not-
their
It's
justification
just not
for
coming
that
out
was.
Yeah.
ever.
It's just-
I'm
yeah.
kidding.
It's just not coming out until a different date in the future.
I think the way he
Yeah.
explained it was that it's not a delay from a development perspective, but they're waiting until 2019 to release it. That's kind of what it made.
It's
it
still a
sound like.
delay. Like
Yeah, I know. It's still delayed for the consumers, which is all we fucking
Yeah.
care about, right?
yeah.
Right.
It's
But
not
I
a
think-
complete product until it's
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It's definitely true.
But this was kind of we knew this was happening. Like last podcast, I think we even mentioned that apparently development wasn't going well. So we kind of
was that an
delay.
Anthem?
But hey, don't worry. The delay is not because of development. Okay.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh yeah, we did actually say that it was going to be delayed last. And
it just got officially delayed. So
yeah.
But that doesn't surprise me at all. I did not expect this game to come out this year. So whatever.
Same.
That's just anticipate delays when it comes to studios, big studios like that.
Yeah.
So next piece of news, Nintendo one night decided, hey, let's tweet a bunch of random shit out and announce a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Like very randomly. I guess we only have 2 things on here, but one of which is that they said the Nintendo Switch Online, like the paid system and everything, is launching in September of this year.
Yep. So instead of launching this fall, last fall, it's launching this fall.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to start paying for online for Switch games, which kind of sucks. But supposedly that will also bring Virtual Console with it because you're supposed to get Virtual Console games with the subscription. So
I'm almost wondering if that's not what's holding it back.
They're probably waiting on that. I'm hoping that the reason they're waiting so long for Virtual Console is because they want the library to be huge when they launch it.
Yeah, I'm
that's
hoping that's what it is. But we'll see. And
what if they came out and were like, hey,
right?
every NES and SNES game is on Switch right now? Like, what if they came out and just did that?
That'd be insane.
That'd be nuts. Or at least every major one, right?
All 720 some
Yeah.
NES games or SNES games. I can't remember how many there are.
I still only care about GameCube VC because I want Sunshine on my Switch, but you know.
Of course,
fucking rad.
Who the fuck wouldn't? That'd be so awesome.
I don't know, like 99% of the population
wouldn't want it.
Yeah,
I think the number is smaller than that.
That's probably true. You asked.
Like giving you shit because you like Mario Sunshine so much, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
come on now.
Fuck you.
Anyway. Also in this same time span, they tweeted, or I don't know if they tweeted or really. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. Anyway, they announced that they're making a Mario movie, and I think rumor is that it's going to be from the people that made Despicable Me movies.
I think
the same people,
something like that. I heard there was a lot of comments on it saying they picked the shittiest director possible, so I don't know.
So we'll see.
Well, Despicable Me and then also Minions, so if people don't like the Minions, then yeah, I could see why they would say that.
Well, I wouldn't say people don't like them. They're fucking popular. They're terrible, but they're popular.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. So it seems, at least with that, if that's true, it's more going to be like, which, well, in all rights, it's going to be a kids movie, but yeah, it should be. It's Mario, but interesting.
Yeah, kind of neat.
Oh.
Say whoa.
Whoa.
Say whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. Next up, Gigantic is shutting down on July 31st, 2018.
Which is hilarious, because I think that game took forever to come out, and then I think it only came out last year, if I'm not crazy.
I think so, yeah.
And it's already shutting down.
Didn't they announce something similar, or like, didn't we get a rumor that this was happening?
No. We talked about Paragon last podcast.
Oh, that was Paragon.
Which was similar. Similar situation to this, because I think Gigantic... I don't know if it's a MOBA? I have no idea. What Gigantic is.
Yeah, play hero shooter, Gigantic.
Okay. It's similar to like
developer
Overwatch
Motiga
almost.
is shutting down.
Okay.
Which is weird, because I think this is like the only game that these guys make.
Yeah, Motiga. That's crazy.
Yeah,
the whole developer got shut down.
Yeah,
Wow.
this was back in November that they announced that they're shutting down, so I guess the game is getting shut down now too.
Yeah, they're basically closing the game completely.
Okay.
Which kind of sucks. It's weird to think about, like, free-to-play games and stuff, like, when they're gone, you just can't play them anymore. It's not possible.
They gone.
Yep. So it's like, it's weird to remember. Yeah, I guess same with, like, MMOs and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, and it's going to be that way with pretty much every multiplayer game now, because there's no user-dedicated servers, which is why I am a big proponent for that, but hey, whatever.
Just to keep a game alive. Some games have lived off that for years, yeah. I feel like if a game's going to shut down, they should open stuff up like that. Like, that's what I would want to do if I was a developer.
Yeah. not many like to do that. I'm sure the developers will like it, but
the
publisher.
I mean, they're not getting paid to do it, and they don't have the rights to really.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
What can they do?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Leak it. That's what they can do.
Leak it.
Leak it.
You make me leak.
Ooh.
So next rumor we have is that the Crash Insane trilogy is possibly coming to PC and Switch this year. So I don't know when this would be announced. It makes sense. It's Activision. Like, Sony doesn't own the IP or anything.
Yeah, right. So is Xbox just a no-go?
It's actually hilarious that Xbox isn't mentioned on the rumor because I think they're just kind of like, nobody plays on Xbox. This is fine.
That might be it. I mean, I don't know.
There's definitely more of a big console base on Xbox right now, obviously, but I feel like they see more potential in Switch. And obviously PC is always going to sell pretty well with something like this, so...
Yeah.
I don't know, it makes sense. It's just a rumor. We don't even know if it's true. I feel like it got rumored another time as well, and nothing came of it, but... So supposedly this is some reputable leak, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's an interesting leak, but...
I will not be buying it again, so...
I won't either.
No. Yeah.
No, it's
solid.
fun.
It's solid, yeah.
I have no ambition to play it again.
No, I don't have a desire to play it. Yeah.
So, all right. Sorry. You gonna say something, Ron?
No, I was gonna say this next piece of news was also kind of part of that string of tweets.
Yeah.
Nintendo tweeted.
Yeah, this is the Nintendo. That's what I was trying to say, and then I couldn't spit it out. And then anyway, Nintendo string of tweets here. So they announced Mario Kart phone game. So it's called Mario Kart Tour, and it's supposed to release it. God, I can't talk. Release in March or by March, I guess. 2019. Yeah. So maybe before, which I would be amazed if that actually happens.
Surprised, unless they're gonna do it randomly, like, hey, by the way. Like they've
like
kind of
tomorrow.
been tending to do. By the way, it's out now.
It's out now.
They kind of did that with Animal Crossing, to be honest. So
they did, which I don't know how they've been doing with like Android versus iPhone recently, but
I'm pretty sure it's simultaneous releases.
Is it simultaneous? Because I know Mario Run. Yeah.
That one they released on iPhone Android first, but that was because they had like a partnership or something.
Interesting.
But I think Fire Emblem came out at the same time, and I think Animal Crossing also did. So.
Interesting.
I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
Jesus. Anyway, that's the end of that Nintendo news there. Call of Duty 2018 reportedly will be Black Ops 4.
Yay!
Possibly a prequel?
Yeah, so the leak basically said this is going to be a boots on the ground game, meaning no like jump packs and jumping on walls and crazy shit like the newer CODs kind of had, except for World War II. But they're kind of like, I think the rumor is it's sticking to like the World War II implementation. Which doesn't make sense if it's a sequel, so it has to be a prequel.
Yeah.
Did Black Ops ever have like wall running in that crap?
Yeah, Black Ops 3 did.
Yeah. Black Ops 3 did, but not Black Ops 1 or 2.
No.
Because
it would have to take place somewhere between 1 and 3, right? So.
Or before.
Yeah. But that's why it's annoying that
when was 3 even set then?
That's a really good question.
Wasn't Black Ops like Vietnam?
I did not play any of the Black Ops. Well, I started all of them and I got really fucking bored, so I stopped playing all of them.
I only played the multiplayer for Black Ops, so I don't fucking remember.
That's pretty much all I played too.
Multiplayer and zombies.
Yeah. Zombies.
It takes place in 2065, 40 years after Black Ops 2.
Okay.
Interesting.
So that would make sense. Yeah, is it my turn? Yeah. Another huge ass shocker, kind of along with the COD, Battlefield has been announced to be releasing in October of this year.
Yay!
Because it's like, yay, there's another Battlefield, because there's a Battlefield every year now, too.
Pretty much, except for this past year, but that was Battlefront 2, which was basically Battlefield
2.
That's true. What the fuck? Battlefield 1 wasn't last year?
Mm-mm.
No, it was the year before.
Jesus Christ. It's been so long, my guys.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought that was last year. I'm like, oh, okay.
No,
so maybe every other year, I guess it makes more sense with Battlefield. That's kind of the trend, right?
But
I guess the exception was
basically Battlefield with Star Wars skin, so...
Yeah. The exception was Hardline, I think, which was what they worked on instead of Battlefront, right? So, or actually, that was a different studio.
It's a different studio, yeah. Hardline was a different studio.
Yeah.
Hardline was the guys that made Dead Space.
Yes, which are shut down now, I believe. If I'm not incorrect.
I have no idea.
I think that studio just recently got shut down. Like, in the last 2 months.
I don't remember what their
EA?
was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
EA. Yeah, you're right. I think
Visceral Games are dead.
Visceral, there you go.
Yep. Visceral Games.
Okay. Visceral is kill.
Yep, they ended. What the fuck? Where's the?
Because they were making the single player Star Wars game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then EA Vancouver took over the Star Wars game, I guess.
Yeah.
And Visceral died. I'm assuming a lot of people transferred, but.
Oh, I'm sure.
Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I heard a rumor a long time ago about how Battlefield this year is going to be Bad Company 3, but...
I heard that rumor too, we'll see.
But I also heard someone else say that that's actually not this year's, that's the one after. So I have no idea.
Bad Company 3 would actually be pretty exciting if they had the level of destruction they had back in Bad Company 2.
Yeah. I'd be interested in trying Battlefield again if it wasn't Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 sucked. Can I just come out with that?
I got tired of it really fast.
Yeah, it was fun for a little bit, and then I was just like, I have no motivation to play this.
You're like, man.
Yeah,
I got tired of it really quick. I think a lot of people did, though, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was kind of...
I think the issue was the maps, to be honest. There wasn't enough variety in maps.
It could be. I don't know. I just don't like those style of guns, though, either, anyway, so it didn't interest me all that much from that.
Mm-hmm. Even Call of Duty World War II, I'm kind of bored of the maps already, which kind of sucks.
No.
Okay, and we'll probably maybe talk about Call of Duty later, but, like, fucking the worst thing in Call of Duty right now is that, like, there's, like, 10,000 people online, but I'm probably only queuing with, like, 10 of them because I don't have the DLC maps. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, we were trying to play...
That is how it's always been, though. Yeah.
We were trying to play Domination, and, like... We were searching for a lobby. Domination's probably the second... I probably would say the second most popular game mode, besides Team Deathmatch.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Like, why am I searching for a fucking lobby? Stupid.
So everyone's playing the maps. The new maps.
We are on PC, too. Keep in mind that the PC console base is way smaller than...
Well, I know that. Yeah. But there's still, like, 10,000 people online, so I don't know. At the time. Anyway.
They should just enable crossplay in COD. So we could destroy all the console players. That'd be awesome.
That'd be fun. Let's do it.
It would make the game super fun on PC, yeah.
On PC. So much better. Yeah, so I'll just move on then. So, This is the Police 2 was announced, and I think it's supposed to come out this year, not positive.
I think it was, later this year at some point. They basically outlined, like, the story and everything, too, so they have they have news, or they have information on it, so.
They have the infos.
The infos. Yeah, my wife really liked the first one. She played a good amount of it on Switch when I got it for her, so.
Nice.
She said that this one will be hype AF. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. Yeah. Some news for Matt and Ron.
Yay!
Pillars 2 launching on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch holiday of 2018. So I'm guessing you guys are going to buy it on Switch?
0% chance of that.
Fuck no. That's not happening.
I don't understand how that game works on consoles, I'll be honest with you. That is an extremely, like, keyboard-heavy game.
Because it's an RTS, right?
Yeah, it's like imagine playing World of Warcraft.
No. It's worse than that because you're controlling like 6 people at once.
Yeah, that's true. It's like RTS meets World of Warcraft type combat where you have a bunch of different skills.
So XCOM?
No.
Because it's pause-based combat and it's live action when you pause or when you unpause.
Imagine
it's live when you pause.
I would say like playing like Age of Empires would be similar to trying to play Pillars.
They've done Age of Empires on Switch or on DS.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, imagine trying to play that, and I'd say that's similar to trying to play Pillars on.
Yeah, I would argue a little bit harder, but
yeah. I
don't honestly know how it's gonna work. It's kind of cool that it's coming out on Switch though. Like that just seems crazy to me. But
yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool. Anyway,
Be interesting to see how it works.
Yeah.
That's like 6 months after the.
That's a ways
PC
away.
launch?
Yeah, it comes out in April on PC. So. Cool. So a little bit of news for Chase this time. Kind of.
Kind of.
The Surge 2 was announced for 2019. So.
Which really surprised me.
Yeah, I didn't think the first game was that successful, to be honest. Like, not that it's a bad game. I heard positive things
It just
about
didn't sell all that well.
Yeah, it didn't do super well.
But maybe they're banking on a sequel to sell better now that they have kind of a brand.
Well, the hope, is that I actually really like the setting of that game, which is the whole reason I got it for you. I love the idea of it. If they can improve on it and make it like good as or better than Dark Souls.
Yeah,
it could be a huge hit.
I enjoyed the setting way more than Dark Souls, just because I just don't like the Dark Souls setting that much. But
yeah, exactly.
That and like the limb targeting was pretty unique. Like that was how you got upgraded weapons and gear and stuff. Was you had to fight the enemies and cut it off of them.
Oh, that's cool.
Like off of their arms or like cut off their head with like you charge up your move and then you can cut it off or whatever if it's unarmored. And
so what happens
if you
kill
stuff.
Them before that?
You don't get it.
Really? So you have to like your combat is focused around trying to like use these or hurt them a specific way.
Yep, like this guy has a leg piece that I need. I should focus on damaging his leg a bunch so it's weakened so I can do my power charged attack and cut it off and get his leg piece.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah. So from what I heard in the Surge 2 announcement, they're gonna tweak that and improve on that. So that'll be interesting to see what they do with that.
Yeah. I might get Surge sometime. I should have got Surge instead of Dark Souls 3.
I could probably turn on. I thought we have crossplay or not crossplay.
We probably do.
Family sharing.
I haven't. I haven't even looked.
Considering I haven't played many games lately, you could probably play it.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be playing some Ghost Recon soon, my dude.
That is true.
Huh. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it might be fun. I also bought it for my dad on PS4, and I could probably borrow it from him at some point if I wanted to play it on that.
That's true.
Cool.
Cool. So, Nintendo, this was recent, not in the...
This is today.
It's not the string of tweets that we talked about earlier. But yeah, today they announced gold points are going to be usable as currency on the Nintendo eShop in March.
So, there's one thing that kind of pisses me off about this. They kind of outlined... like how it works in terms of the points you get and the money you get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So say you make a $50 purchase on the eShop. You get 500 points for that if you bought it digitally, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And that is No. You get 250 points for that. So that's $2.50 right there back from your $50 purchase, which is 5% back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, on physical purchases, it's 1%, I believe, that you get back.
Okay.
The issue is that, so right now I have about 300 or 400 coins.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because they were giving us 1/10 of that when we were registering stuff up until now.
That's kind of shitty. So
they're not going to retroactively change that.
Oh, that's stupid.
So look, I have $3 or $4 right now in my points.
Right.
Yeah. Isn't that bullshit for how many games I bought on Switch, which is like freaking 20 over the last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's shitty. But
I should have, if that was actually correct,
a free game,
that should be a lot. I should have a free like $50 or $60 game in there. But
that sucks. That's what you get for buying so many games right away. You should have waited.
Yeah. So on the 3DS, they had the Ambassador program, and on the Switch, they're like, hey, fuck your points.
Fuck your points.
Yeah. I don't know. That kind of pisses me off. It's cool that we get that back now on future purchases, but it also has to be used within a year or two, so I don't think it'll stack up that far for me, because I don't buy a lot of digital stuff on Switch, unless it's indies, but...
All those indies, though. Yeah, I don't know. I never...
Slightly neat. Maybe you can buy some DLC with it at some point. Whatever.
Yeah.
But...
Okay.
Finally,
last
Switch
bit of news.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Were you gonna say something about Switch?
No.
You're done.
No. I'm done.
No, you're done.
Ooh.
You're done gooing
Here,
over
I'm gonna
Switch?
blow my water bottle.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, God. With the eardrums.
I did it.
Anyway, So you mentioned CD Projekt Red earlier on. There's a little bit of news about them. Nice little segue there.
Oh baby.
Yeah, that segue from 15 minutes
Perfect
ago.
segue from 15 minutes ago. Yeah.
It's a delayed segue. It's fine.
Anyway.
It's a slow burn. Okay.
Delayed segue.
That delayed segue.
Anyway, they are registered for E3 this year. So.
Yay!
Yeah, so
we're
what's
probably
that
gonna
mean?
talk about Cyberpunk, I'm guessing.
I'm assuming we get some Cyberpunk news. I'm pretty sure that kind of corresponds really well with that account coming
tweet?
alive today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today?
No. This year. Sorry, I'm a dumbass.
Okay.
Today.
I was going to say.
Like 3 weeks ago?
They tweet beep again? What?
Yeah. No, they shut it down, brought it back up.
So my hope is that they're gonna come out and be like, here's a fucking like gameplay demo and it's launching in 2019.
I wouldn't. Yeah, that could happen. Actually, I think.
I think it's possible. I don't think it'll happen. I'm gonna go ahead and think it's not gonna happen, so that I can be pleasantly.
What else?
surprised,
Okay,
but-
I don't know what registered for E3 means. Does that mean they're gonna have a booth there?
They're gonna have a booth at E3, and
So
the
what
only
the
reason you're going to E3 is if you have something to show.
What the fuck else are you gonna have if it's not a gameplay demo?
The only
Like
thing
you-
it would be is Gwent. That would be
Which-
the only thing that I could see them.
That's
being.
not
The
what you
official
make
release
your-
of Gwent
yeah.
or something, maybe.
Yeah, that would be the
Yeah,
only. That's the only thing that people said possibly they could already just be there for, right?
Nope, it's The Witcher 4.
Just come
Out of nowhere.
Fuck Cyberpunk. Witcher 4.
Even though we said we're not making another one, we are. What up?
Boom.
I mean, I would not be upset, to be totally honest. Although Cyberpunk sounds awesome, so. Yeah, I'm just excited to hear more about that game in general, and just
Yeah,
buy
so
it instantly
find out.
because it's CD Projekt Red. So.
You gotta
Yeah,
support what
buddy.
you like.
Exactly, I got to support good development practices,
Yeah, like, that's true.
especially after watching their like presentation at PAX. That really made me
Oh,
like
yeah.
them. That really made me like them a lot.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Their
And they gave us the
behind the
most
scenes
loot.
Witcher development shit.
Yes, that and they gave us the most loot of anybody, any handle that we went to.
Yeah, we got a shirt, we got a poster, and we got a pin, and that pin's
Yeah.
fucking baller.
It is.
It's the wolf medallion pin, isn't it?
No,
it's
it's a pin of Geralt or Geralt, whatever. I don't fucking
It's
care.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got like 2 beers in his hands.
Oh, I thought it was a wolf medallion.
It's really no, it's not wolf.
I have a wolf medallion hanging on my wall right above me right
That's probably what I'm thinking of it because I've seen that.
now.
Oh yeah,
That's probably what I thought you got, but okay.
I bought that though. Yeah.
he bought that. It was like, I don't know, I can't remember as much as a game probably.
Like $60 now.
It lights up though.
Yeah. It does. As soon as I clap or bang on something and the eyes light up, it's fucking awesome. I wish I could show you guys in the podcast right now. I'm sorry.
You can't.
I can't.
You just can't.
If
Yeah.
someone
Right.
listens to this, wants to see it, I will tweet a photo to you, okay?
There you go.
Yeah, tweet at DDM, so then we
Yeah,
will
better
tweet a
tweet it
photo of
out.
At DDM_podcast. Do it right now.
you. Do it right now, right this second. Be like,
Okay.
yo, listen to your podcast.
Hey
I
boys.
want this.
Hey boys.
Anyway, so
we
we should talk
finished the
about
news.
Yeah.
News is done.
So now we have with the game, the stuff we played, which I think I'm the
Yeah.
only one that played anything because everyone else sucks.
Pretty much.
Well, okay, fine. Well, you should
want
let
me
me
to
and
go
Ron.
first?
Yeah, me and Chase should go first, and then Ron
Yeah.
can go last.
Okay.
And Ron can go through his big list of fucking games.
Most of my stuff
Well,
is not that.
We talk about a lot of this stuff. We'll talk about some of the things. Anyway, go for it, Chase.
So what did I play? I played Astroneer with Ron and CRISPR and Quantum a
Yeah,
couple weeks ago. We played it for a night.
we did. It was a lot of fun. It was kind
Quantum
of like
kept dying
it kept running away really far without actually like building
without oxygen.
oxygen things, and he kept just trying to search for oxygen to live.
Yeah.
Like an
God
idiot.
I mean,
Damn it.
he lived for quite a while.
He
doing
did. I
that.
don't know how.
Living
Like,
off
'cause
the land.
I
man.
literally hadn't seen oxygen until he'd done that like 6 times.
Oh,
So
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
oh, good
Well,
thing
'cause
you
he
wasted
used
all
all
of our
up.
extra oxygen there. Quantum.
Fucking
But-
Bear Grylls living off the land,
Fucking Bear Grylls. God.
Yeah.
damn it.
drinking his own pee.
I'm really loving. It kind of almost feels like playing Minecraft for the first time. You're kind of slowly
Kind of, yeah.
discovering everything.
Well, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing, right?
Well, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
that's the most fun part of that of those kinds of games is figuring out the mechanics.
well, then there's caves just like Minecraft. So like we were like
Oh,
digging
yeah.
down, we freaking fell to our deaths.
Yeah,
Fucking fell to our
Falcon, you
deaths.
Falcon.
fucking 40 of deaths.
Falcon
Fell to our
fought
deaths
his
a bunch of
death.
times. There's like fucking plants that hurt you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
There's
They spray
random
green gas at you.
Yeah, there's random technology you can learn that lets you, or like structures that you can build that let you like.
Yeah.
We can duplicate minerals and stuff, which was really fucking awesome. That we
And
learned.
apparently you can travel to other planets at some point.
Yeah, we can build ships apparently, which I did not know, as well
Yeah, I
as
didn't know
vehicles.
that either. Like,
I did find a vehicle like base, so.
I think you found just a seat, didn't you?
A seat,
Not
sorry,
actual
I found
one,
just a seat. But you have to like actually find the stuff and build it, and then you can.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's really
So
cool.
I think we've barely scratched the surface of that game.
Oh god, yeah.
My biggest problem with it is the performance is ass. In that
Yeah,
game.
after a while it gets pretty bad. Just
I-
the amount of area that you've explored and how far apart people get.
Yeah, I was gonna say how far apart everyone is. It probably ran as an average about 30 FPS most of the
Oh,
time.
I was getting
yeah.
dipped to like 10.
Yeah, it was
Like,
dipped. I'm
10 to
saying on
15 at some
average,
points.
like
Oh yeah.
for the whole night. Yeah, it
Yeah,
probably
it was
dipped down to
pretty
10
bad.
several times.
I wonder if
There's
you could
early
get like a
access, I
server.
guess,
If
so.
you got like a server, it'd probably be better because I'm assuming you
I
just
don't
connect
think
it to
you
think you
someone.
can do
get
that. It's,
Yeah.
it's built into
It's
the
just-
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's not quite like Minecraft where you can host it on a
right.
dedicated
Yeah,
server. It's
but
just-
that's what Minecraft has the same problem though. Like, if
Oh,
you're just,
yeah. I don't
if
even
you're
think
just
it's
connected to
network lag.
someone. No, yeah, no, it's probably not. It's that someone's computer is trying to basically render like 4 different
Maybe you just
people's
need that
worth of
i7
stuff.
Yeah, it's probably me to be honest. That could be the problem.
i7 and more RAM. Get on it.
I have 16 gigs. I'm fine. Okay.
You need.
Dude,
need
you don't even have
you need
24? What are you doing?
No.
Fucking pleb.
I have
Trash.
24 gigs. Come on.
Remember that time when everyone was like, "You'll never need more than 8 gigs," and now
Yeah.
everyone's like,
Remember that time everyone was like, you'll never need more than like 10 kilobytes? Yeah, I remember 1960 as well.
1960. All right.
Jesus.
What was a kilobyte in 1960, man?
Of RAM!
I know. I'm just saying.
I don't know. There probably wasn't even a kilobyte in 1960.
That's what
I was
I'm
probably
Oh,
off.
God.
It was probably like 1980, to be honest.
I mean, now that we've hijacked Chase's game update.
Right.
Well, it's okay. I only have one other game anyway.
Yeah, which you played a lot
so
of. A shit ton.
I did. I started playing Subnautica because it fully released 2 weeks ago? Last week?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was during the last podcast, I think we talked
Yeah.
about it. So it is 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, it was like a few days after, but yeah.
Oh, sure.
Something like that. Anyway, yeah, I started playing that. I started a new game. I'm like 12 hours in, I think.
I was gonna say, I've seen you
Is it
playing
a
it
game?
a lot. So.
Yeah. Well, it's fun to just pick up and put down at any time because I can save anywhere, so it's not like I have to get to a specific checkpoint or anything like that. So
Yeah.
found a lot of the blueprints and stuff already, so I've been building out my base a little bit.
Nice.
Got the little mini submarine built. Need to build the big one and the underwater suit, the prawn suit still.
Nice.
Got a
Yeah.
lot of places to explore though. Yeah, it's fun. It performs a lot better now too. Like hell of
Yeah.
a lot better.
That makes
So-
sense.
So is that game basically No Man's Sky underwater? Just to like
Yes.
clarify.
No, because it's not randomly generated.
So it's like a solid story kind of.
Oh yeah, it's solid story. Yeah,
Okay.
because it actually has a storyline and it kind of gives you clues along the way of like it kind of breadcrumbs you like to go to places
Oh, nice.
like little mini escape pods and stuff that where everybody's dead already basically.
yeah.
It's like, oh, like distress signal, and there's a recording of the person that recorded it, and then you go there and it's like ripped open and stuff, and there's like sharks and stuff circling it and stuff like that. Alien sharks.
Do you play mouse and
Alien
keyboard?
sharks.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't played with controller.
I'm curious how controller would be because I would maybe consider setting it up on my Steam Link and trying it sometime.
It wouldn't be a bad one to do that with because you can either just relax and explore around, or you can actually get into and do all the crafting or whatever and stuff like that. And so yeah, it's
Nice.
it's fun.
Is it like survival? Like you'll die if you don't craft certain things and stuff?
Yes. Well, you can play. So there's different game modes that you can play with the story. So there's creative mode where you get unlimited resources and stuff, and you can just dick around and explore.
Yeah.
Then there's I don't remember what they call it, but it's basically survival without the hunger
Yeah.
and thirst. It's
Oh,
just
that'd be
oxygen
nice.
you have to worry about.
Yeah.
So you just have to go to the surface to get breath.
Yeah.
And then there's regular survival, and then there's hardcore where you get one life.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
The hardcore mode. That's the way to do it, though. And then it deletes your file.
It kind of does. It gets rid of your save, so you have to start over.
It deletes your file.
So.
Yeah, that's how Minecraft works.
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft
game,
hardcore.
uninstalls it.
Get rip.
All right.
Yeah. Rip.
But no, it's fun. I recommend it if you have it, or if you want, or if you've even looked at it. It's tons of fun. Like I have like 40 some hours into it, and 30 of that was before it actually released. So
nice. Yeah, I definitely need to try that game at some point.
For sure, especially since you liked Abzu.
Exactly. Oh my god, Abzu's so good. Yeah.
Just the fact
the
that
relaxing
it's
part
an
of
alien
it.
Underwater world, it just seems way more fun as a survival game, even. Then they tied a story into it, so...
Yeah. For some reason, that's more appealing to me than space. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I usually like space stuff, but that just sounds way cooler. Especially when it's colorful.
Too much space stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really colorful, too. Like, it's pretty. It's
a
really pretty game.
Nice. Alright, Matt?
Yeah.
What did you play this week, Matt?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Ron, what did you play? No, I'm just kidding. So me and Ron played Divinity Original Sin 2. Quite a bit, actually.
We are probably 1 or 2 game sessions away from beating it, meaning probably like 6 hours. We're at the very end of the game. We have like 4 missions left, I think.
Yeah, we are actually really close. It's great. Yeah. It's really good so far. I mean, we played most of the game.
I mean, we are 81 hours into the game, so I would hope it's decent.
No, it's really good. I'm a little bit disappointed. It feels like at this point, like my skills have been the same since like probably about midway through the game. Does that make sense? Like we've upgraded our armor.
I guess that's true. I use the same kind of base skills I've used for a while.
Right, and that's not like a super annoying thing. I mean, it means that you can pretty much do whatever you want, like pretty early on in the game as far as skills go. Like your
well, and they also power up with you as you get
They do
stronger.
power up. They do get better. But it's a little bit disappointing just for the fact that, like, oh yeah, my pyrokinetic skill, like, there's no reason for me to get it past, like, 4 because that's the highest skill that...
Well, then, the only reason, too, is to learn the source point move, and, like, the source point moves only seem very situational most of the time.
Yeah. So, that's just, like, one small complaint. I mean, it's hard for me to complain about it because it's such a great game.
Right.
But... Yeah, so it just gets a little bit stale in that terms, but you still upgrade your weapons and stuff, so it's still not like you're stagnant.
It's still awesome finding new gear, because we're just like, holy fuck, this thing's good.
There's still stuff significantly better. Yeah.
Constantly upgrading your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
constantly. Good. Like, we're still, like, in one play session, I think I went from, like, 1,000 armor to, like, 2,000 armor just because of the gear we got.
I was going to say, in one play session, I went from doing about 400 to 500 damage to doing 1,200 damage.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So it's just, like, I don't know. It's really cool like that. I really enjoy it. So, yeah. I also played a little bit of Call of Duty World War II. I bought it because Ron kind of convinced me to.
I sent him a clip of me sniping people, and he's like, fuck, I need to get this game.
So
like, okay, I'll buy it.
Yeah, I was interested in it, like, before, like, because it's World War II, and I wanted to Call of Duty World War II. I just never bought it. I've only played the multiplayer at this point, I should say. I plan on playing the campaign at some point, but not right now, just because it's another 40 gig download. Anyway.
Wait,
so, but
separate downloads?
Yeah, they've always done that for COD on PC. At least since like Modern Warfare 2.
They have.
I think since the first or second Modern Warfare.
Yeah. So anyway,
yeah,
it's been a while. Anyway,
it's been a while.
Yeah, the multiplayer is fun. The maps, I kind of agree with Ron. I've only played like 6 hours, and the maps aren't great. But I feel like I've only played like 6 of the 10 maps that there are.
Matt?
No. Aww.
That was ordered. Matt
died.
No.
Matt's kill.
He's probably still talking, and we're gonna be interrupting him as we're talking right now.
You can silence our pieces.
Yeah. That's true.
What?
Just kind of waiting for him to return. I will cut this out.
No.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
So, I don't know
back.
what the fuck just happened. But
I'll cut all this out. It's fine.
That's fine. But, like, Ron, like, dropped off for me. And then I could still hear Chase.
Weird. That's really weird. I couldn't hear you at all. So
yeah, I didn't hear you. You just stopped suddenly, and I left because I thought maybe it was me, and I'd rejoined.
No. Anyway,
We can keep
so
going.
what did you guys hear last?
You were talking about COD. Something
Anyway.
about you were gonna play the campaign at some point.
Yeah, so I'll play the campaign at some point, but right now I'm playing multiplayer, and I'm like, I don't know how many, 6 hours probably into it, and I kind of have the same complaint as Ron already, with like the maps are kind of meh.
Yeah.
They're not
yeah. There's a couple really good ones, but
I
for
think
the most
it's-
part they're very stale. It just seems like
I think
they're
it's
very
because
samey.
we play team deathmatch a lot.
Yeah,
I really want to start.
branch
to
out.
switch
mix it up a bit.
Well, yeah, because the spawns are so broken. It just gets really frustrating to like
They're so broken.
just get
Oh,
killed from
really?
behind. Yeah, like consistently.
They
It's
spawn
just-
behind you constantly. When there's like
Oh,
there's literally nothing behind you except for like road, like just a tiny little area, and they spawn behind you.
Mhm.
It's that broken. It's terrible.
But like the little bit of domination I've played, it's a lot better because obviously like you kind of know where they're coming from because there's the 3 points, like
right.
you know, and they spawn by those points more than likely. So I don't know, that's been good, and it's really fun online. I like the like loot box system, just
Mhm.
because it's all cosmetic. Like there's not really anything, at least from I've seen. That
Yeah, and you can
get
earn
from
all
them.
the loot boxes too without having to
Yeah.
spend money.
Yeah, you can like buy contracts and like do that.
You get them
buy,
randomly in games.
Quote,
yeah, you can
unquote,
do contracts.
Yeah, quote unquote buy contracts from money that you get in game, and
Yeah.
then you get a contract, and then it's like kill 35 people in 30 minutes, and you get a loot box from it. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Call of Duty World War II. It's fun so far. I want to play zombies at some point.
I do too, and like no one seems to really like zombies that much, so I would be interested. in
Not
trying at some
anymore.
point. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I've
Evan
heard
was
that-
gonna get the game because he loves zombies, so
Well,
Yeah.
but he never
it's
did.
Evan,
So.
though.
I don't know if it was CRISPR. I think it was CRISPR saying that they tried playing it one time. I don't know if you were with them, but it's really complex. But there's also like a loot box system within zombies, as far as I understand.
Really?
Really
So yeah.
weird.
But I think those like quote unquote loot boxes like give you actual items to use.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I definitely want to
Anyway.
try it at some point. I mean, Nazi zombies has never made more sense than with World War II. So.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I also played. I think I'm like 2 hours into SteamWorld Dig 2, so I think I'm about a fourth of the way through the game. As
Nice.
hours wise, I think it's only like an 8-hour game. It's fun. I was talking to Ron about it, just because he's, spoiler alert, he's playing SteamWorld Dig 1.
Yeah.
But essentially it's the same from what I can tell, which is, I don't know, I love SteamWorld Dig. So SteamWorld, more of it is good. So
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
going to complain, but
The
it's
question
just-
is if it's actually that revolutionary like it was kind of made out to be, right?
yeah, from Joel, if he ever listens to this.
He won't.
Anyway, no, I know he won't. Yeah, I don't know if it's a top 10 game that came out last year, but
Yeah,
anyway, so yeah, that's what I played.
for sure.
All right, Ron, go through what we haven't talked about already.
I was gonna say, I think you guys covered some of the stuff, a lot of the stuff that I talked about.
Decent bit.
So I don't really need to talk about a lot of it. I played some Call of Duty World War II. I don't remember if it was this podcast or last podcast that I finished the campaign. I know I played it last podcast, but I don't think I'd beaten it yet. Actually, I should look at my going to play. Yeah, it was on next week, so I definitely didn't finish it. Yeah, I finished the campaign. It's really good. It's probably one of the more enjoyable Call of Duty campaigns I've played in a while. Not like groundbreaking story-wise or anything. It's not like
Yeah.
fucking Bioshock Infinite or something like that, but it's a solid campaign. Nothing too crazy happens. It's enjoyable. The characters are actually kind of likable, so it's neat.
Nice.
And yeah, I played a bunch of multiplayer with Matt and Quantum and Christopher. I'm probably like 10 hours into multiplayer, maybe a little bit less. I'm a fucking god at sniping, I've kind of come to find out. Don't know how I'm doing that well with sniping, but somehow I'm actually owning people with the sniper. I just unlocked the Car 98, which requires you to prestige the other sniper twice. Or no,
Jesus.
it requires you to prestige the class once, which takes fucking
Oh.
forever. Yeah, I did that, and it's a lot of fun. So.
Sniper boy.
Yeah. I also played Fortnite. They've been constantly pushing updates out, so I've been playing a little bit of that. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of getting bored of it now.
Just getting burnt out of battle royale games.
I think so. I think CRISPR and Quantum have kind of noticed that too, because I'm not really interested in playing Fortnite whenever they want to.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm also getting burnt out of Rocket League, and if we weren't doing RLCS, I would not have been playing Rocket League lately. We're kind of just like practicing, and like we always just switched to Duck Game at the end.
I've seen that past couple nights or whatever.
Yeah, I played like 7 hours of Duck Game in the last couple weeks. So
nice.
That's how much we've gotten sick of Rocket League. So, we always start to hate each other a little bit in playing Rocket League too. So it's
oh really?
It's not fun. Yeah. We're just like blaming each other for all the mistakes. Played Divinity with Matt. He talked about that. We're almost done. We'll finish that. Maybe fucking write a fucking essay about it at this point because we're so fucking far. So many hours. But played Astroneer, which Chase talked about, and I kind of took over his talking about it, so I don't need to say anything more about that because I'm an asshole.
Basically.
Matt spoiled that I'm playing SteamWorld Dig. One weekend, I'm like, no one's playing anything, I can finally play something. So I sat down and played 3 or 4 hours of SteamWorld Dig.
Nice.
I finished the first 2 areas, so I only have the last area left. So I'm 2/3 of the game, or 2/3 done with the game already. So probably another couple hours and I'll be done with it, which is pretty awesome. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. I didn't really know what the game was at all going into it, so just said I'd wing it after the praise that I got during Game of the Year. I'm like, okay, I should probably play the series. So I figured I'd play this one early and play the second one maybe later this year sometime, so it's not super close together. But yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. The different power-ups you get as you progress through are kind of fun to iterate on. The drill is satisfying as you upgrade everything. Like searching out minerals and not even going to the levels is actually a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm playing SteamWorld Dig 2, or SteamWorld Dig, the first one. Almost done. Gonna finish it probably this week at some point. And then last night, Wednesday night, I started playing the remake of Shadow of the Colossus, which came out on Tuesday.
Yay!
I got the special edition. It is fucking awesome. I love the case that it came in, the fucking steelbook. It's really cool.
Nice.
The game is going way faster than I expected it to.
Oh really?
I played it on PS3. I got like 7 Colossi in.
Yeah.
I think. That's how many I had beaten last time.
That's what you said to me, at least.
Yeah. And that took me about 5 hours, from what I remember correctly, to get that far. So I have now killed 11 Colossi.
Holy shit.
In this one, in the PS4 one, and I am 2 hours in.
Yay.
You're just that good.
You're just a god.
2 hours and 15 in. So, I don't know. Obviously, the first 7 I knew how to beat already, so it wasn't really that much of a puzzle. Yeah. So it's kind of just going and going really fast.
Them, yeah.
And it's not like I've been exploring very much. I think a lot of it was kind of, in the original playthrough, was kind of just figuring out what to do. Like, because you have no idea what the hell you're doing in that game. But I obviously knew all that stuff already in this one, so I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I did. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I did the PS3 version, I'll say that, just because of how fucking pretty it is. I'm also playing it with Sam watching me, and she's like super interested in the story. Yeah, she's like,
nice.
Every time I kill a Colossi, she gets sad. She's like, like poor fucking Colossi. So she wants me to finish it so she can see if something happens to the kid at the end, to the guy, because she thinks that he needs to get what's coming to him for killing all these Colossi.
Spoiler alert, he becomes the kid in The Last Guardian. Then
Spoiler alert.
He becomes the kid.
I mean, Ico and Shadow of the Colossus do actually connect, but I don't really remember how. I have played Ico. But yeah, I'm loving actually being Ico. I don't remember how it's pronounced.
I don't know.
I'm loving the part now where I don't know what's going on and I'm just kind of winging it.
Nice. Back
Sam's
to the new feel.
Sam's helping me figure out. I just fought a Colossi that was a bull. Like, I was actually really small, but it was a bull. You had to like ride around and you had to like scare it away with a torch and like knock it down. So it was a lot of fun. I love the puzzles involved with killing the Colossi. Figuring out how to handle them. I fought a sandworm. I fought a fucking fish Colossi. It's
Nice.
fucking, there's a bunch of different varieties. But yeah, I have 5 left, so I'm gonna beat that on Saturday. And I'll have more to say about it, but I don't want to spoil it too much because Matt needs to play it too, maybe someday. Probably not because he hates games.
I hate games. No, I don't know if I'd like. I want to play it, but I don't know if I'm going to.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, next week I'm gonna finish Divinity with Matt. I'm gonna finish SteamWorld probably. Going to start playing Bayonetta when that comes out on the 18th, something like that.
I think it's the 16th. I think
it's 16th because it's a Friday. Yeah, it's a week from tomorrow.
Yep, I actually just pre-ordered it on Amazon. So
nice.
Yeah.
I paid for it with my Amazon points, so I should get it free, which is fucking awesome. It's not free though, so. And then I'm going to start Ghost Recon Wildlands with Chase this weekend, I think, because Matt's going to be gone. Otherwise, I'd probably finish Divinity. But we'll finish Divinity next week, and I'll start Ghost Recon and start playing that consistently with Chase and Quantum and CRISPR.
Yay.
Because that game's also long. Half as long as Divinity, though, so I bet it'll feel like a fucking steamroll. Fucking easy as hell after
You'll just be like, oh my god, I'm done with this game already.
Short.
What do I do with my life?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What happened?
I allocated myself like 4 months to beat it, though, because I figured it would take...
Well, yeah, when you have that many people. Anyway. Yeah. So.
Cool. That's all the games, guys. That's all we played.
That is.
We did it.
We did the things.
We did the things.
So this week, if you didn't notice, we didn't do a classic game because we are allocating ourselves a month to play each of them, except for
the most
an
part,
exception later on, because it's a really short game. But we are playing God of War right now. I think all of us have at least launched the game. I don't know if we're like super far into it, any of us, but we've all at least touched it a little bit. We will have a in-depth discussion. I think Phil will also be joining us because he said he's also going to play it next week. Not next week, but in 2 weeks from when you hear this podcast is when you'll hear that one. So
yeah.
And then after that, I don't even know what we play next, but we can talk about that in the next podcast. So
yeah,
no spoilers.
No spoilers. Just want to thank Tokyo Machine for letting us use the song Pixel in the intro. I also want to thank The Fat Rat for letting us use the song Monody featuring Laura Brem in the outro. And then you should probably follow us on Twitter at DDM_podcast, or look us up on YouTube at Diamonds, Demons, Mushrooms, or look us up on Facebook at Diamonds, Demons, Mushrooms, or look us up on Snapchat. Oh, just kidding. I don't know. We don't have Snapchat.
We should, though. We can snap our lives.
We should have a DDM Snapchat, yeah.
Oh my god.
We can upload
just like
as much as
snippets of
possible.
us talking, yeah.
Yes. Record How I Podcast snaps all the time.
Beautiful.
Anyway, yes.
Ron driving home from work, listening to music.
Yes.
Dude, that's
the
the best snaps.
That is all of your snaps.
That is...
Fucking
or him
Quantum-
getting a haircut. One of the two.
Yeah.
Why
Quantum
don't
said that those snaps give him life, okay? So.
Oh god.
Oh god. Quantum is in love with you, I feel like.
I think CRISPR and Quantum both are.
That's
I think
fine.
they love me.
Love triangle going on?
It's a love triangle, yeah.
Do you think they ever actually listen to the podcast? They're going to get this far and be like...
Oh, I think CRISPR does, but he doesn't that often. I don't even think he's listened to our Game of the Year yet.
God damn it, CRISPR.
If they listen to it, they will call me out right now, but they will not listen to this, so fuck you guys. Just kidding. Who the hell has time to listen to an hour-long podcast every 2 weeks, right? It's only an hour long, and that's like so much time, right?
That's so much time.
Such a time investment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you do it on a commute to work or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't even... I honestly can't even put aside an hour every 2 weeks to record the podcast, let alone fucking watch it or listen to it. Are you kidding me? Come on now.
Yeah.
We're living it, my dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, remember when we were going to make Game of the Year videos individually?
Fuck yeah.
Forgot?
Fuck yeah, we did.
I
I'm debating at this point if I still should because it's February 2018.
No.
Yeah, that's probably not.
So a little bit late, probably.
I don't know if I forgot or if I just didn't do it.
I wrote like fucking 4 pages of like content.
I was really excited that night when I did that. But anyway, so yeah. that's it for the podcast.
Now that we fucked up this
that's
podcast
all.
like 6 different ways, so I have to have really fun editing it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let's end the podcast.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Chase. Give us a spit.
Squirrel, squirt.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.